Hi everybody, Patrick here from Engineering Shock Electronics, engineeringshock.com. I haven't made videos showcasing some of my fun projects in a while, so I figured I'd start doing that again because I want to basically make records of everything that I build. This is actually an older project. I built it for my last employer. Well, not for my last employer, but to make one of my jobs at my former employer a little bit easier. It's a power cycling device used out of an old Kickstarter campaign board that I designed. So if I power it up, it's a power cycler. So hopefully you can read the LCD. It says enter time on. So min for minutes. We can program up to 999 minutes for on time. So I'm just going to program in 000 because I'm going to want fast cycling. How many seconds? Let's just do 2 seconds. 02. So I can program in up to 999 minutes and 59 seconds. And then we want the off time, so the time that the power is off. So again, I'll do 000, and I'll do 05, so 5 seconds off. Now how many cycles? I can do up to 100,000 cycles, or rather 99,999 cycles. But I'm just going to enter in 10 cycles. So 00010. And now I press the select button to start it. And as you can see, cycle 10, power on, power off for 5 seconds. It starts counting down, shows you the actual time. And it'll just cycle on for 2 seconds and then off. So this is to power cycle devices and make sure that they're not damaged when cycled on and off for long periods of time. This helps in many aspects of test. In any case, this was just basically an Arduino project. Not a heck of a lot to it, but it was a lot of fun to make. I have no use for it now, but I have it as part of my collection of doodads. So basically, this relay, you can hear it clicking, is clicking on and off. So why don't I just hook that up to an LED just to kind of show you. Okay, I'll use an external power supply. We'll power an LED. Nothing fancy, but you'll actually be able to see it in motion. Before I do that, I'll just show you what happens when we run out of cycles. Nothing fancy, it just stops and it leaves a message on the LCD. We're on cycle 0 now. We are done. We're finished our last cycle, and program complete. Press cell to reset. So I'll press the cell button. I can also press the reset button to reset, and it goes back here. So what I'll do is I'll reprogram in this again for a short amount of cycles. Short amount of time between each cycle, and we'll just use an external power supply to turn an LED on and off. So what I've got here is an external power supply, 5 volts right here, and connects through a 700 ohm resistor, roughly 680 ohms, to the common port of the relay, and the normally open pin of the relay is connected to the anode of the LED, and the cathode of the LED, the negative, is connected to the ground of the power supply. So again, isolated power supply, independent from the supply that's powering the power cycler. So I'll enter in 000 minutes, 01 seconds. We'll do the same thing for the off time, 000, 01, and we'll do 10 cycles. And we'll press cell to start. And it'll just do that. So, obviously, if I was going to redesign this as a fully functional unit to be used with anything industrial, there's a few things I'd do. Obviously, there's some things I need to change of the LCD, and I'd have to double check some timing stuff. But I'd also use a better relay. These relays are great for fun projects. But when you're talking about power cycling some larger devices with larger loads, you're going to want better relays. These are just cheap Chinese relays. You're going to want some heavy-duty ones that aren't going to fuse. And these relays don't fuse very often, but I have seen them fuse, and they do make me nervous. So if I was to actually sell something like this, I would also use a different microcontroller. I would make sure that the board was much more consolidated. Obviously, this board was designed with a lot of other things in mind. It's basically just a project board. But yeah, anyway, I just wanted to share. I want to make sure that I document as much of what I build in my life on my channel. just so that my kids can look back on it and I can look back on it when I'm older. I fondly look back at some of my older videos. I've been on YouTube for more than 10 years now. Closer to 13 or 14 actually. Anyway, thanks so much for watching. If you haven't already, check out engineeringshock.electronics.com. I don't really sell much on there these days, but it's still my primary website, and I document all my stuff there, so yeah, check it out. Thanks for watching, and I hope you're all safe and healthy. Take care.